The gluing corner. May I ask you one question?
No problem.
How important is it for you to glue your racket?
Oh, it's very important. I think for someone who doesn't glue, and if the opponent is gluing, it makes a big difference. The speed, spin.
Yeah.
Whereas if both players are not gluing, then it's the same advantage. But people with normally use glue if they want more speed, more spin.
Yeah.
But if both players are using it, the one who hasn't got a stronger topspin normally is benefited the less out of the two. So.
But now the people play only 3 times over the net, and then it's finished. 10-15 years ago, it goes 6-7 times.
But even even 10-15 years ago, people from Hungary were using glue. Right. They were the first people to use it. Yeah. But the game's developed over the last 10-15 years. Yeah. People have changed technique. Before, the strokes were a lot longer, so it gave the opponent more time. Plus, they were playing further away from the table. Now everyone is playing maybe half a metre away and top spinning on both wings, whereas before they were turning maybe 1.5 metres away. And the rallies, that's why they were long, because they have more time. Yeah. And that's one of the main reasons why the ball travelled 6-7 times over the net, maybe 15 years ago, and it's only travelling on an average, I think, about 1.52 times each rally
so
on average.
So it's not more so interesting for the...
Yeah, that's one of the main problems with table tennis. But that's why they've changed the size of the ball. Right. Hopefully, I think it will just take time to develop, because people find new ways, new techniques, new ways to play, and then the game will go back to the way it was before. Whereas still two shots. So
has table tennis a future?
I think the sport needs to be marketed better. The players need to be publicised by the media. Papers need to get... when people understand the sport a little bit more, especially in countries like England and that part of Europe, they don't understand the sport. In Germany, it's quite popular compared to England. Right. But in England, nobody understands the sport. The sport's not marketed enough. People in table tennis, I think, they don't display the game, don't explain it enough to the public who have never played before. So people who have never played, or they've played once or twice in the garage, they don't understand about spin. So when someone makes a service and someone pushes it off, they're thinking, how can they miss that? And that's one of the problems. Everyone understands football because it's very basic.
Maybe it's one reason. Maybe it's a good chance to make the service only with the backhand.
Maybe another thing is maybe to make the net slightly higher. Yeah. If the service with the backhand, I think it will still take time, maybe 1-2 years. People will get used to it, and then they'll find a new way to win the point quickly anyway. I don't think that will make that much difference, because I said before, you said that 10-15 years ago, the rallies were a lot longer, but they were still using glue 10-15 years ago. Nowadays, people are still gluing, but the techniques change. So if the backhand serve, they'll find a way. The Chinese, they have very strong forehands. Even if they do backhand serve, they'll still be able to get their forehands in. If someone touches short, it's not going to make it exciting. Exciting is rallies where people are playing away from the table. So whatever happens, I think the only way to improve table tennis in a public image is by marketing the sport better, advertising the players, more interviews, more money, and that brings more money. When the media are involved, the money's involved, and now with internet it's even easier. And also with maybe a higher net, then there's no way of hitting the ball too fast. So.